you going to come in and tell government that you can't have standards when it comes to safety, wages, benefits, and scheduling and all this kind of stuff?
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Republicans now want to prevent local governments from requiring companies they contract with pay their employees a living wage that exceeds Florida's current minimum wage. So this is not since 2003, Florida already had a law that prohibited local governments from passing ordinance that would require private employers to pay wages higher than the state minimum wage, right? So you can't, as of 2003, a local government couldn't say, okay, within our city limits, everybody has to pay higher than the state minimum wage. Since 2003, that's been illegal. But now they want to come in and say, okay, local government, not only can you not do that, you can't even have standards for your contractors, which is crazy. How are you going to come in and tell a government that you can't have standards when it comes to safety, when it comes to wages, when it comes to benefits and scheduling and all this kind of stuff? That is super material to the execution of the contract. That is in the best interest for the constituents to have a body that is able to set these standards when it comes to these contracts. And so the state government is just coming in and saying, nope, you can't do that. I mean, just really crazy stuff here. And what is the purpose of this? What is the purpose of this? Because it's not like the constituents in these areas are agitated about this. There's no popular upsurge in the city of Orlando or the city of Tampa or the city of Miami where they have some of these ordinances saying, we want to make sure that our city contractors have the ability to pay their workers as little as possible. That's just simply not happening in these cities. Because if it was, then they would be electing city councilors to repeal this ordinance. All it is Republicans from outside of these areas trying to benefit corporations that contract with these cities, that maybe some of these contractors donate to these Republicans' campaigns in other parts of the state. And so they want to make their buddies whole. They want to make sure that their buddies are able to spend less money on workers when they work for the city of Miami or the city of Orlando. It is simply not to make working people's lives better. But here again, they're willing to use state power. They're willing to use state power, and this isn't even for a socially reactionary thing. This is just nakedly anti-worker. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.